which I can understand that it's pretty tough.
Uh-huh.
Like he's at least one of the best bartenders in town. If not, he's fast. He's pours right. He lives right around the corner. You know those condos next to Triumph
Right.
there? Yeah. The only reason why I bring that up is because I didn't know where we're at with Dawn. Last time I heard she was looking for work somewhere else.
Hello.
See you later, Miss Simpson. Good luck today.
Thank you. Oh, no. Yeah. You need to
Sorry, what?
Do you need cups for them?
Yes, please. I had 5 heat illnesses to deal with as soon as I got here, so.
It's this. It's like. And it was white.
Because I forgot my phone.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will be back in a minute.
All right, we want to thank everyone for joining us. A beautiful day out here in Lake Havasu City. Temperature right now is about 84. Through game time, it's only supposed to drop down to about 83. Sun goes down for JV. We're looking at a high of 79. A gorgeous night for girls softball out here. We want to thank all of our sponsors that make this possible for us being out here as well. We'd definitely like to give shout out to our two major sponsors, Blue Water Accounting, as well as Horizon Community Bank. Both of them instrumental in making sure we're out here for ladies softball. And yes, in the background you can see also the LHHS baseball is going on. We'll be working in the future how to bring you games when they are in both locations. But again, thank you for joining us. I want to say hi to Mike. Thank you for joining us. Leanne, Sean, Terry. Right now, the meeting of the coaches on the mound, or on the mound, sorry, at home plate, discussing with the umpires what's going to happen today. Our Lady Knight's starting to get fired up.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Lady Knights fired up, ready to go. Shout out to other sponsors: Mercury Air Conditioning, Center Stage Boutique,
My pleasure.
the Arizona Renaissance Festival, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu. Again, huge thank you to all of them for being a part of today.
You could plug in for the bagel bin.
Hmm?
You could plug in for the bagel bin.
The bagel bit, I could do that possibly.
Yeah. I just brought some bagels to you.
We'll do that. Now, huge shout out and thank you to the bagel bin that brought our lady softball players some bagels. So you keep them fired up and keep them eating. So huge thank you back to them. Knights are taking the outfield first. That means the Dust Devils will be first to bat. Again, great day out here. Lady Knights still warming up. Game temperature is supposed to be 84 to 83. Slight breeze coming out of the south, which actually will benefit the hitters, as this breeze that you're hearing over the microphone actually will start to lift the ball if they come under it just right. One will be running with the balls, giving them a little more distance, a little more lift on their shots. Now traditional meet of the mound, as we're about to start up the first inning of Lady Knights softball out here at Lake Havasu Fields in the shadow of Lee Barnes Fields. The Dust Devils fired up. First ball's a strike right off the bat. Havasu Knights firing off right away with a strike. Look at that, caught her hip a little bit. Counts now, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Now tip on that one. Up high. That one's going to be a ball. Looks to be a full count. No, now we have the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. You can hear the Dust Devils dugout fired up. Right off in the infield. Overthrows. Runner stays on first. Very close call there. Just bounced right out of the glove, right out of the distance. The second baseman. Signal for the bunt. Runner comes off first, goes right back to their start. So, runner on first. 1 strike. Foul tip. Runner will again return to first base. Meeting at the mound real quick. Lady Knight's trying to prevent getting in deep trouble this early on. Meanwhile, River Valley also having conference with the batter. Ball, runner stays at first. Came back a little bit slow, almost had that tag there. Runner's looking to advance quickly. Wanting to take that base. Foul tip again. Runner returns to first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the official count. There's the pitch, up high. Almost like they're trying to bait the baseman into running on that one. So now we have a full count. 3-2. There it is. Force out at second. And they keep the runner at first. So 1 out. Forced out at second. And the Lady Knights now find them with a fresh count and a new batter, but 1 out. Ball on that one. Baseman didn't move at all that one. Looking for the call. Finds one she likes. There's the throw. A ball on that one. Good eye by the River Valley Dust Devil player. Taking a look. There's the pitch. Second baseman was thinking of taking off on it again. Right there was the catcher popping up from the mound, making sure that baseman returned. Low on that one, 4th ball, and we're walking. So, Dust Devils find themselves with a runner now on second and first. Runners at second and first. 1 out. Fresh batter. Ball. Count by the umpire.
You got 1, guys. You got 1. Come on, Court.
Sorry for that temporary delay there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the official count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. There's the pitch. Caught her swinging on strike 3. So 2 outs now. Lady Dust Devils with 2 outs. But runners on first and second. Still the top of the first. Fresh batter on contract, as the coach is talking about. On contact, she wants them to run. Oh, bobbled out of the hand for first. Safe, according to the umpire. So now the Dust Devils find themselves with runners on first, second, and third. Bases loaded. Time called by Coach Thompson, out having a conversation with the umpire. Not sure what the results of that were. They're looking for, Dust Devils looking to run right off of any hit. Knights looking to get the play to one of the plates.
Let's go. Right here, Trey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Lady Knights should be looking for a force out at first. They can manage that, then we'll stop the run. Sometimes you'll see runners advance like that, but with the bases loaded like this, nowhere for them to go. Here from the third base coach, counts officially right now 1-1. There's the pitch. Strike on that one. Bobble out of the glove on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the official count. High chop swing on that one. Foul tips. Keeps herself alive. Sometimes you'll see batters take swings like that when they think that it's going to be a strike, but they do not want it to be a strikeout. And they'll do it just to try to keep themselves alive. Line drive right through the middle. 1 Dust Devil in on the score. Knights get it back into the infield right away. So the Dust Devils move up 1-0. Dust Devils move up. Bases loaded again. Fresh count. High chop. Force out at second. So, at the bottom of the first, the Dust Devils lead the Knights 1-0. And here, Coach Thompson's words of advice for the ladies as they start out the bottom of the first. Dust Devils warming up in the outfield currently. So Dust Devils showing huge hitting potential there. Majority of their batters got on base. Now the Lady Knights get ready to take the plate. And we hope shows equal results as well. Mrs. Thompson. At third base, Mr. Thompson. At first base, so I apologize if I say Coach Thompson and don't really get them confused, but I'm referring to one of them. Again, thank you all for joining us. Havasu now at the plate. There's the first call. And just as the Knights started off, a nice solid strike on that first pitch. Ball on that ball, so it counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. First batter for Havasu. Foul tip to the back. One ball, 2 strikes. First batter for Havasu, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Solid hit. That's coming down. But came down in foul territory, so still 1 ball, 2 strikes. just hooked outside. Nice distance on that ball. If she can line that up again, get that in the middle of the field, that'll be good. Foul tip off the back of the backboard again. Over the backstop into the parking lot. We have some advancement and more sponsors. We'll get a parking lot cam to catch those all coming into the parking lot. Gets her signal. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip still staying into it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of activity off the first one, off the first batter. Two ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. So that's going to drop in the infield though. Grabbed by a second baseman out of the sky. First out for Havasu.
Everything's wet. Everything's up.
So our second batter up for Havasu right now. First one out. Ball on that call. Low on that one as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Here, Havasu's dugout cheering her on. Foul tip on that one into the back parking lot. Bottom of the first. 1 out for Havasu. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice solid hit. Drop right into the glove of the center fielder. So that puts Havasu now down 2 outs. Bottom of the first. River Valley leading 1-0. Strike on that ball. No balls, 1 strike. Third batter, 2 outs. Ball pulled out of the sky by the River Valley Death Devils on that one. Shot going back. Center fielder pulls it down again. 2 huge big plays by the center fielder. Retires the Knights. 3 up, 3 down. So it's the top of the second. At the end of 1. And River Valley leads 1-0. And now some brief words from our sponsors.
Serious gear there. Who you taking pictures for?
Actually, we're zipping it up to the booth up there where I have my rig for Havasu Online TV, and we stream it online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So until they actually build the rest of the unit down here like they did up there. So
I know sometimes places
And we're back. Top of the second. Lady Knights are down 0-1 against the Dust Devils. Strike on that first one. Counts 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. First batter up. Foul ball. Okay, sorry for that delay. Right now, the Dust Devils find themselves second batter up. First batter has made it to first base. Bunt. Going for the first. Get out at first. Going for the slide. Safe at third. Coach was screaming slide. Runner decided to tap dance that in there. Great job, flash feet on the runner. So, 1 out, 1 runner on third. At home plate. Up high. Line drive down the middle, picked up by the center fielder, and the run is in. So River Valley sees their second run fire in. Sorry, third runner. So the count now is, guess, 3, home 0. Thinking it should be. Oh, sorry. Guess 2, home 0. Guess 2. The Dust Devils are 1 strike, only 1 out. Top of the second. Dust Devils looking to expand their league. First baseman sneaking off the bag. Brought back by the catcher. Foul ball just off the glove of the third baseman. Trying to pull that in. Possibly get the force out at second. Kathleen, we agree. Super day for a ball game for the Lady Knights. Beautiful 84 degrees out here in Lake Havasu. Light cloud coverage. Line drive again, picked up by the center fielder. Now we have runners at second and first. Second and first, only 1 out. River Valley looking to start loading up the bases as they did again in the first inning. Catcher fires it right back to the pitcher who was looking to see who was possibly sneaking off the line. She was ready to meet one of them at the bag. Hits the backstop. Dust Devils get in third. And called safe. As one of the fingertips just beat the tip of the mask as it got tagged.
Way to get that white shirt dirty. Oh, yeah, you're scrubbing that lady.
River Valley fans on hand encouraging the girls to get dirty. So the Dust Devils now move up 3-0. Top of the second, only one out. Runners on third and second. Fast action here at third base. As we always say with baseball, softball, a lot of stories happening. You just have to know where to be watching, know where to be looking. And you're not going to get a better story than here at the third baseline here at the ladies' softball field. Down low that time. Ball on that one as well. Strike on that one. Counts now 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second. And batter gets walked. Ball 4. Bases loaded again, 1 out. And the Dust Devils find themselves in scoring position again. With 1 out, here you can pop a sacrifice fly. Drive some of the runners in. A lot of opportunities here for the Dust Devils. Coach Thompson again coming out to the mound. Or not to the mound, to the plate, having a discussion with their catcher. Third base coach talking to the batter, talking about their plan. Joel, thanks for joining us. Good to see you catching some beautiful action out here. Scoops it up, out at home. Knights keep the score down to 3-0, doing the force out at home plate. Huge play by our third baseman there. Scooping it up, firing it right down into a foot race against the ball. Got the force out. Two outs, bases loaded. Courtesy runner brought into second base. You can hear the dugout trying to rally him up. They want to get this lead extended. Head nod from the pitcher. She saw what she liked. Here's the pitch. Ball. Almost got a swing on that one. Two outs. Second ball. Two balls, no strikes. Two outs. Top of the second. Swing on that one. So the count's now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lady Knights looking to try to get the retire right here. Get back up to the plate. Tipped off. It's going to be another foot race. At first. And umpire calls it out. Coach was trying to call it safe. A lot of coaches would like to be the ones making that call. So, middle of the second. Lady Knights find themselves down 3-0. Millisecond. River Valley is going to get warmed up again. Stretch the arms out. Our Lady's getting ready. Huge shout out to Lake Havasu High School sports trainer, keeping Our Ladies and both squads hydrated. Shout out again to our sponsor, Center Stage Boutique, Renaissance Festival of Lake Havasu, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting. Huge shout out to all of them for making sure that we're able to be out here to cover these events and these sports. Ladies now up at bat, bottom of the second. Strike on that first pitch. High ball on that one. So the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second. Lady Knights trailing 3-0. Strike 2 on that one. Counts now 1-2. There's the pitch. Just outside the foul line. So it's going to stay count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ignore the scoreboard you see up there. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs yet for Havasu, as the Knights have just gotten back up to base here, or home plate, here at the bottom of the third, or bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Up high. It's going to go over the dugout. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs for Lake Havasu. Here's the pitch. Up high again. Second baseman runs over, gets underneath that. Now it's 1 out. So we have reset. We have only 1 out. Scorekeeper's having a lot of fun there. Line drive. Woo! Just over the fence. That's going to be a home run. Woo! As the Lady Knights clear the dugout to greet her at home plate. And the Knights get on the scoreboard at the bottom of the second. Now 3-1.
Do you have this on Facebook Live?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna go on later and grab it.
Okay. Coach Thompson. Carrie, isn't it only 1 out? Isn't it only 1? Scoreboard says 2. Ball on that ball. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Again, the scoreboard is incorrect. We have it down as 1 out. Third ball, 3 balls, no strikes. Traditionally, this one you're going to see right down the pipe. You will watch the batter watch it go through, see exactly where they're throwing it. They'll swing at the second. And it's a walk. 4 balls. Havasu Knights take first base. Only 1 out. Knights now have a runner on first, but trail 3-1 at the bottom of the second. Strike on that one, right in the zone, right where she was aiming for it. Only 1 out. That's to let the first baseman know they're going to hear from Coach Thompson to possibly get running when contact's made. Strike 2 on that one. Strike 3, caught her swinging on that one. So now we're at 2 outs, runner on first. Four balls, first one, all 3 strikes. Now our third batter up. 1 ball on that one. Foul tip over the River Valley stands. Just cleared the umbrella. There's the pitch. Low on that one. Looking at 2 balls, 1 strike. The strike off the foul tip over the backboard. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 runner on first. Runner came up a little bit. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. This is one you're going to see the Havasu Knights swing only if it is exactly what they're looking for. Low, ball 4. And we now have runners on first and second. Runners at first, second, 2 outs. So the Knights are in scoring position. But it's going to be careful batting by the Knights. Second baseman started to come forward, pulls back after sees the catcher popping up. Coach Thompson telling him to get that lead. Ball 1 on that count. Grounded right there. Going for the play at first. And there's the play at first. So, end of 2. River Valley ahead 3. Lake Havasu 1. Again, huge shout out to our sponsors, Mercury Air Conditioning, Center Stage Boutique, the shops at Lake Havasu Renaissance Festival, Mills Brothers Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu again, thank you, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza.
The home run ball after that.
I got it. I bet someone got it.
Didn't know if there was a time change, Betty. This actually was on our list at this time for the game. Don't know what time change possibly referring to. Unless it was the daylight savings one, because Arizona, of course, does not change daylight savings time. If that's the one you're talking about. One of the great things, a lot of the Knights sports actions watched nationwide, coast to coast. Alumni, grandparents, aunts, uncles, as well as our locals tuning in. So Betty, go ahead and let me know exactly what the time change you're talking about, and I'll make sure that I look forward on the schedule and make sure there's nothing else that hasn't happened. And you hear the Dust Devils dugout firing it up back there. Low ball on that one. Top of the third. Knights trailing by 2. 3-1. No outs. 1 ball. 2 balls now on that one.
Here we go. Right here, 4.
The River Valley High School, the JV will be playing at 6 p.m. They saw the thing about 6 p.m. The JV will be playing at 6 p.m. Varsity, as we were informed this year, varsity softball games play first at 4, JV at 6. Which will be bringing you the JV action as well. We were a little confused when we first started covering this as well about the varsity, junior varsity flip. Foul ball on that one. Count now is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, Betty and BB, I'm sorry about the time confusion, but I do thank you for joining us. And as I said, I'm going to try to get a schedule posted, again, of any updates and changes that we can bring to you. So go ahead and definitely check Havasu Online TV. So if River Valley is down here playing again, you can confirm the start time with us. Here's the pitch. Foul tip over the backstop. That one went off the car. We heard that one. So the official counts 3 balls, 2 strikes. River Valley ahead 3-1. Top of the third. A 4th ball, and the River Valley runner is going to take first. You can also hear in the background the high school baseball team going at it. If we can get you a score for that, we most certainly will. Ball on that pitch. First baseman was starting to steal. Second, immediately popped back. Catcher flew right up with that ball ready to fire. River Valley starting to lead off. Not quite committing to it. Not quite ready to steal second yet. Not wanting to test the catcher's arm. There's a strike. You heard the first base coach immediately go back. He knew exactly what they were firing for. Here's the pitch. Bunt stays fair. Picked up by the catcher. It's a foot race. Out at first. Runner safe at second. So River Valley suffers their first out on the bunt. Catcher popped off the plate, grabbed that. It was a foot race.
He's smart here. If it gets through, yes. Guy freeze on a line. Let's go, B.
Third base coach giving instructions on the runner on when to run. So if it gets through, then run. If not, freeze. Strike on that one.
Hey, work harder. I need you to work harder for them. Come on, bigger. Hard off, hard back. Come on, B. Let's go, fast. Good job, B.
So count official 2 balls, no strikes. Times we do let the coaches have their say. We find at times, especially in third base, they get fired up. One of our favorite locations out here at third base here at the ladies softball field. Gets through. Overthrown at the mound. Stopped at first. or stopped at second, and the score comes in. River Valley moves up 4-1.
Time.
Ball bobbled through the glove, picked up by the fielder, tossed in over the plate at first. Courtesy runner coming in. The runner got to second, and the run also scored in at home. So now with only one out, top of the third, River Valley moves up 4-1. And that was exactly what the third base coach talked about. Watch what happens. If it gets through, then run. And that's exactly what that second baseman did. Waited for it to get through. Ball on that one. Talking to the second baseman about getting a better lead on that. Foul off that one. So we're looking at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Coach White trying to duck into the camera, doesn't do it successfully. We're going to call him on that one too. Stays in foul territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on third is going to go back to second. One ball, 2 strikes. Look for this one to come, possibly nick the corner. Packed up. Pulled out of the sky by the shortstop. Now the Knights find themselves with 2 outs in their favor. 1 more out. Knights go back to the plate. River Valley still in scoring position with that runner at second. So 2 balls, no strikes right now. Runner on second. Up high. Runner goes back. Didn't go for the play at the plate. Didn't want to risk it. Three balls, no strikes. I say this one's going right down the middle. You might watch the River Valley player watch it. And takes the plate. So now River Valley finds them with runners at second and first. Top of the third. River Valley leads the Knights 4-1. 2 outs. Strike on that one. You hear the outfield shouting, tag any bag. Any bag, any out. Referring to the fact that you have runners at first and second wherever the play is made. That can be if they get a hit off of it. But we're looking at 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Two outs, 2 balls, or 3 balls, no strikes. Hits that one on the grounder off the bobble. Just bounced out of the glove. Now again, you hear from the outfield, 2 down. Any bag. Anyone stops the advancement. Ball on that first pitch. Beautiful day here out at softball field. Still about 83 degrees. Oh, overthrow by the catcher. And the run scores in. Catcher whip to try to get the tag out at third. Just out of the reach of the glove of the third baseman. Score now 5-0. Or 5-1, sorry. Here's the pitch. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tipped on that ball a little bit. Just nicked it. So that's going to count as a foul tip. So the count's still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High up in the air, going towards the field. Little collision, but pulls it down. So that's the middle of the third. Knights trailing 5-1. I'm going to take a listen to possibly Coach, see what they've got to say. As River Valley warms up out there, huge shout out to our sponsors again. Center Stage Boutique, Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, and Blue Water Accounting. Also Mercury Air, huge shout out to them, have been with us since the very first game that we've done.
Go. Gotta get out of here.
Coach White getting the Junior Varsity Lady Knights warming up. As you know, with softball, 7 innings for softball, 5 for Junior Varsity. Huge shout out to everyone. Thank you for joining us out here today. A beautiful day out here and beautiful day. Thank you for all being online. Greatly appreciate it. And again, please let our sponsors know how much you appreciate them letting you be out, letting you catch these sports. So again, our sponsors, while we're setting up at the plate, we've got the Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning, Center Stage Boutique. Huge thank you to all of you for letting us be out here to cover the Knights action. And we've got bottom of the third, Knights trailing by 4. The count's 5-1. High up ball, drops in the infield, going all the way to second. Runner on second now, no outs. One ball on that one. Strike right down there. So counts 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. River Valley leading the Knights 5-1. Swung on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You hear Coach Thompson saying, see it, see it. Make sure you see that ball all the way in. Runner at second, primed and ready to row. Strike 3. Knights find themselves now down with 1 out. Takes first call. She gets right from the catcher. No. Oh, changed it up. There's the pitch. Up high. Almost took the swing at it. Stopped right on the top of her shoulder. That's going to count for a ball. Runner still at second. Strike on that one right down the waistline. Right across the belt. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. That one's tipped, it's coming up. First baseman comes up, snaps it. Coach Thompson sits there and gives a signal, 2 outs now. Freezes her runner at second. Strike on that one. Knights here at the bottom of the third find themselves in a little bit of trouble. Strike 2. Took the swing. No balls, no strike, or no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3 on that one. So the Knights find themselves retired with a runner on second. And the Knights trail 5-1 at the end of 3. And we'll take a quick break from our sponsors, Papa John's Pizza and Mercury Air, and we'll be right back. And meeting in the middle of the mound again to start off the top of the 4th. Remember, with varsity softball, they only play 7 innings. So with only playing 7 innings, the Knights find themselves down, already past halfway mark. Batter on first. Oh, sorry. Batter at the plate. First to the top of the 4th. 1 ball. Taking a look. Gets the count she wants. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Low on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. And you can hear the dugout for River Valley chanting. Right down the middle on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fast one right there down the center. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the 4th. Knights find themselves down 5-1. Fires that one off. Picked up by the third base. Sorry, not the third baseman. By the outfielder. And they get her trapped at first. Fast reaction by Havasu's outfield. Left fielder scooped that one up right off the ground. Rifled it back in. Freezes the runner at first. New batter on the bunt, going for second. No, play was then at first. Got the force out. So while we've got a runner at second, 1 out. Hoping to freeze that runner at second. Bunt was good enough to get the runner from first to second. Nice to get the out. Pops up through the shortstop's hands. And River Valley finds themselves with a run in. So River Valley now up 6-1. Ball took a wicked hop right through the hands. Still 1 out. Now runner at first. Score run came in. Score's now 6-1. Going to freeze the runners at first and second on that base hit. Time called. Coach Thompson going out to the mound. Two different types of meetings happening right there. Meeting at the mound and meeting by the third base coach. Both different conversations happening. Third base coach was trying to keep the energy level up for her batters and her runners. Coach Thompson trying to get her ladies to settle into a defensive stance and hopefully retire the River Valley batters here back to back and get the Knights back up at the plate. Ball on that one. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Strike on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. River Valley High School Dust Devils still in the lead, 6-1 against the Knights. Again, grounder. Being signaled by the third base coach to put it in. Brings the second baseman around. Went back to the bag. Once they focused on home, runner took second, was about to take third, stopped by the good communication between the catcher and the third baseman. But 2 more runs go in for River Valley. And they've moved the distance up 8-1 against the Lady Knights. Only 1 out. Signal's going to the batter. And there's the run, going for third. Out at third base. That's 2. Coach called her forward. She gave it all, slid into it. Play was right there. Scooped up, pitched out to third base, and out. Knights now find themselves 1 more out. They're back at the plate, hopefully to close this deficit. 2 balls, 1 strike on this official count for this batter. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Look for this one to go right down the middle. Batter's going to watch to see where it goes. No, took the swing. And that's over the fence. Almost hits River Valley's junior high. And out is the River Valley Dust Devils to greet her as she crosses the plate. Moving the River Valley Dust Devils lead up 9-1 here at the top of the first, or top of the fourth. 9-1, top of the fourth.
Come on, 3-2 lead off for the kids. Keep it going.
Ball on that one. Fired that one in, full of power. Heard the grunt on that one. Strike on that one. Tapping in those reserves. Pulls the ball out of the sky. Great job by the pitcher to put it away there. So at the middle of the fourth, River Valley moves themselves up 9-1.
Rally on 3, 1, 2, 3, rally!
So huge shout out again to our sponsors. Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air Conditioning, Center Stage Boutique. Huge shout out to them for allowing us to be out here to be part of this great event. Horizon Community Bank, one of our newer sponsors. So if you happen to bank with them, thank them for allowing you to catch this night's sports action. If you're not banking with them, well, maybe it's time to support a bank that supports our athletes. All right, Knights batter up, bottom of the fourth. Knights trailing 9-1. Ball on that one. Two balls on that one. That one didn't get to the plate. Dropped right before it. Easy for the batter to see not to swing at that one. High on that one. Swung up on it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul tip on that one. Counts now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Watching this one down the pipe. A bit her ball to swing at. Up high, way up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. That one was up high. Getting herself psyched up, focused for this one. Letting the pitcher wait on it. Outside, ball 4. Knights take a base. Coach Thompson again out to meet with the umpire. Coach Thompson also having a conversation on first base as they do send in a relief runner. Lady Knight's always with that hop on the 5. A little bit of exchange there. Maybe giving a tip on how to hit off this pitcher. Very well could have been telling her what to look for. As we always said, in baseball and softball, a lot of drama and a lot of intrigue and multiple games happening in multiple parts of the field if you're watching them. There's the bunt. Pulled it down. Runner returns to first. Bunt went high. Pulled it down. 1 out. Great feat by the third baseman there to run and grab that. Scoop that up out of the sky. Here's the pitch. Swing on that one, a strike. Here's the pitch. Came back, went for the tag out at home first plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, Knights down. 9-1. Up high on that one. Batter saw that one right away, pulled off that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on that one. Now the count's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swing. Caught her on that one. Strike 3. The Knights now find themselves with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. Knights with a runner on first. Strike on that one. Taking a look, waiting to get her call that she likes. And she has found her zone. There's the pitch. Up high. Went for the plate, first plate again. Stopped it right there. Swing on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Now it rides on this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Knights wanting to get more runners on base. Foul tip. That one's going over the fence. Foul tip called back. Runner returning back to first. Bottom of the 4th. There's the pitch. Outside on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Knights trying to stay on base. On deck. Strike 3. So, top of the 5th. And the Knights find themselves still trailing 9-1 against River Valley. We'll be back with a quick commercial break from our sponsors. Now the Lady Knights meeting at the mound again as we're about to start up the top of the fifth. Top of the fifth inning. Lady Knights trailing 9-1. In the warm-up that you missed, there was a pitch that the Lady Knight pitcher, after that, kind of took a squat down. Could be that her arm is getting tired. She has thrown a lot of heat at River Valley. And there's the hit. And another home run from River Valley. River Valley now off that home run moves up 10-1. 10-1. River Valley moves up 10-1. So River Valley comes out top of the fifth. First pitch hits a home run. 10-1 now by River Valley. There's a pitch. Ball on that one. Two balls. Two balls, no outs. Run scored in. There's a bounce at the play at first. Gets the out. Solid. So, scooped up at third base. Thrown out at first. So it's been both directions. You've seen the Knights or Dust Devils go up 10. Knights 1. 1 out though at the Knights. Force out at first. Foul tip off the bat. Score counts 1 strike. There's the pitch. Solid shot. Again, no, that one bounces off the fence. Stays in. Freezes the runner at second. So another solid hit by the River Valley hitting squad. Turns it into a double, bounces off the fence. Ball on that one. Top of the sixth. Oh, sorry, top of the fifth. My apology. Top of the fifth. Through the center, there it's got stopped at third this time. Conservative play by the River Valley High School. Third base coach. Left field scooped that up right away. So, runner at first, runner at third, 1 out. That's high. Called by a second baseman, looking to see if anyone's come off base. No, they had not. So 2 outs. Third base calling for a changeup, calling for Natalie to hit. Discussing it with Blue, changing the lineup of their batting order. Might be a substitution for a player. Conferring again with the umpire. First base coach. Getting out the batter that they're looking for. 13 coming in for 11 also. Runner at first and third. 1 out or 2 outs. Out of the bag here, stops the play. First base acting as they're going to steal. 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Dust Devils up 10-1. There's the pitch. Strike on that one. Counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. River Valley ahead of the Knights 10-1. Low on that one. Bobble the catcher. Both runners return back to base. That one possibly you could have seen your first baseman possibly steal second. Changed their mind, went back, playing it safe. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one now makes it 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. 4 balls on that one. Base is now loaded. Base is loaded. Runners on first and second and third. Catcher coming out, talking over the pitcher, exchanging words, trying to fire up her picture. 1 more out, and the Lady Knights are back at the plate. 3 pitches is all it takes. Fires it in. Bounces through. Scooped up by the center fielder. Another run in. 2 runs in. Back to third. And out at third. Third base calling for obstruction. Blue said she had access to the bag. The umpire said she had access to the bag. So, before the out could happen, the Dust Devils score 2 more in. Coach Thompson talking to our ladies about getting more aggressive. Go after the balls. Go after them. Knights trailing 12-1. No outs, even though the scoreboard's back at 2 again. And we think our scoreboard gets crazy at times. Bottom of the 5th. Lady Knights coming up. As the Lady Knights get ready, huge shout out again to our sponsors: Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Better Ingredients, Papa John, Blue Water Accounting, Mercury Air, Mills Brothers Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu. Thank you very much, all of you, for letting us be out here today. So, bottom of the 5th, Knights down 12-1. Coach Thompson has asked her ladies to start swinging at anything and everything that looks good. It's now do or die. The Knights need to get aggressive here at the plate. The Dust Devils looking to do 3 up, 3 down to keep them on their heels. Ball on that one. All she wants. Swings high on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's Alexa Thompson, though, giving the applause. Like she said, she wanted to see more aggressive on this one. Wanted the girls to swing. Solid hit. Fielded by the center fielder. So the center fielder pulls that one out of the sky. Knights now find their first out. Bottom of the 5th. Trailing 12-1. Gets the call she wants. Gets the look. That one's off the ground. Shortstop pulls it tight. And out at first base. Dust Devils very tight defense. Pulled one out of the sky on a pop fly. Stops one from rolling out to the outfield. Rifles it first, gets the second out. Knights with their third batter on deck. High pop coming down. Pulled out of the sky again. 3 up, 3 down. The Knights find themselves trailing after 5, 12-1. Good shout out for our sponsor, Center Stage Boutique, the Renaissance Festival of Arizona, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, the shops at Lake Havasu, Horizon Community Bank, Papa John's Pizza, Blue Water Accounting, and Mercury Air Conditioning. So after 5, with the score 12-1, it looks like this one's being called. So we'll be back here in a little bit for the junior varsity game. Go ahead and just be watching this Facebook page, and we'll bring the stream to you. But after 5, the Lady Knights fall to the Dust Devils, 12-1.